Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome to the special class on Srimati Radharani's pastimes. Today we are going to discuss part 11 of this series. Today is Wednesday, 20th January 2016. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jai Pataka Swami Niti Namini Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaur Katha Dhamadaya Nagar Gram Tarine Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we'll take about 2 or 3 of our Lilas pastimes. The first one is Krishna visits Jatila. Jatila is a mother-in-law of Radharani, mother of Abhimanyu. So it's very interesting how Krishna handles Radharani's mother-in-law. We have seen in many pastimes that Krishna is eager to meet Radharani. He cannot live without seeing her. So this time there was a big gap because Radharani is now in Jatila's house, not able to come out so easily. So Krishna now didn't know what to do, how to get her attention. So he was roaming around on the street, thinking, hoping that Radharani may come in the window or in the balcony or something like that. But instead of Radharani, Jatila comes out of the house and she sees Krishna. At this time, Jatila did not know that Krishna is having some affair with Radharani or something like that. So when she saw Krishna, and Krishna is, actually very attractive. Everybody knows about him. His beauty, his everything is well known. So Jatila saw Krishna and so she called him. He says, Kano, what are you doing here? And now Krishna has to tell something, like he can't say that he has come to see Radharani. So he says, Ma, my cow Dhauli, her calf has, run away somewhere. The mother is really, really worried. She is looking at me and, reminding me and making sounds. So I could not see that situation. So I decided that let me go and search. So I'm searching for the calf. Did you see any calf here? So Jatila said, no, I have not seen any calf, but come in. Why don't you come in? You're looking so tired. Your mouth has become red with the sunlight. And skin is looking like it's becoming dry. Come in. Come and have some glass of water or something. So this is like Krishna getting an invitation to go into the house. So he very innocently says, okay, yeah, I also think I need a glass of water because it's so hot here outside. So he goes in the house. And then Jatila makes him sit. And, he's looking around for Radharani. And Jatila is, by the by, very old. She cannot even see properly. So she calls for Radharani. And he says, Please get a glass of water for, see who has come. Krishna is here. Kana is here. Get him a glass of water. So the Radharani immediately knows that Krishna has come and she is also excited. But she can't show her excitement, because Jatila will, what is this going on? This is a married woman, why she is interested? So she came with a, veil, hiding her face. She brings a glass of water for Krishna. And she just hands over to him, not even, as if she's not looking at him and, very shyly. This veil is there, but it's not like thick veil. It's very, that royal type of thing. So Krishna could see her. So he, while taking the glass from her hand, he's focusing on her. He's just drinking the nectar with his eyes. Radharani, because she is so shy, she even looks more beautiful to Krishna. And he keeps gazing, almost, he almost misses the glass. So then he drinks very slowly, and that Radharani is waiting to take the empty glass. So Krishna is, purposely delaying, taking a sip and then talking to Jatila about this and that, taking maximum, whatever maximum he can get out of the situation. And then he knows that he has to go. So Jatila says, her milkman, the person who milks the cow, he is not there. There is a word for the Gaud Dehare. They call it Gaud Dehare. He says, he is not come today. And see, this cow is now full of milk and the calf is also hungry. So can you please milk the cow? Because I know you milk it at home. Krishna could not say no. He did not want to say no also. He says, okay, but of course he was thinking, what is this? And I came to meet Radharani and now I have to milk the cow. So he said, I need some help, because the cow's legs have to be tied and the calf has to be taken care. So Jatila is very weak, she's so she just again calls Radharani. She says, okay, go with him, tie the legs of the cow and allow the calf to drink first. This is the system. First the calf is allowed to drink as much as the calf wants. And they will never over drink. They know, all the animals know their limitations. Generally, it is said in the scripture that the cow's milk, 1/6 is for the calf and 5/6 is for the rest of the family. Srila Prabhupada has spoken a lot about this. So the calf was drinking and he was going on drinking, and Krishna in the meanwhile is, looking at Radharani, enjoying that period. And then Jatila says, what's happening? Why you are not milking? So Krishna says, somebody has to hold the calf, because the calf is going on drinking. I can't stop him. I don't know how much he drinks, so somebody needs. So they say, okay. She says, okay, Radha, you go. Hold the calf. Because sometime, after the milk is full, the bucket is full, then some more will be given to the calf. So calf is there. So Krishna now takes the bucket and he starts milking. But as he is milking, he is looking at Radharani, because she is at one angle there. Luckily for him, he's sitting with his back to Jatila. Jatila also sits there, distance. But her eyes are not so good. And also Krishna is covering himself, And then he is looking at Radharani with an angle. So he is so much intoxicated with drinking the nectar of Radharani's beauty that while he is milking, some milk is going in the pot, some is going on the ground. He's not even looking at the pot. He doesn't want to miss an opportunity to look at Radharani. So Radharani is also worried that now this way, milk will be spoiled. So Krishna keeps milking for a long time. And Jatila keeps asking, "Have you done? Is it over?" And Krishna said, "No, ma, it's little more." And then, more than half the milk has actually fallen on the ground. But because Krishna is milking, the cow starts giving more milk, somehow. She is blessed by the hands of Krishna. And the bucket is full with all that spilling and all that. And then Krishna sees now the bucket is going to overflow. So he stops. Then he asks Radharani to let the calf drink the rest of the milk. And then he tells Jatila, "Oh ma, I finished your milking. I'm milking the cow, and now allow me to go. I have to search for the calf of Dhavali." So Jatila is very happy. She says, "Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your service. You're such a nice boy. You should come here often, She's inviting trouble. Come here. Whenever you want, you can come here. It's your own house. Don't feel shy." So this way, then Krishna goes in search of his calf. A wonderful pastime. Krishna visits Jatila. We'll take another one. This is about how Manasi Ganga, if you go to Vrindavan, Goloka and Govardhan, there's a huge lake. Actually, it's a lake come river sort of thing. It's called Manasi Ganga. So some pastime there. How Manasi Ganga manifested and the pastimes. Once Nanda Maharaj, Mother Yashoda, they wanted to have bath in Ganga. So they wanted to visit some place nearby. Nearby is not so near. Ganga is far away from there, from Vrindavan. But they had a great desire to bathe in Ganga and then go on a dham yatra, Tirtha yatra. So Krishna came to know. Somebody said that Nanda Baba and Ma Yashoda, they're all planning to go to take bath in Ganga. So Krishna was thinking, why they have to go there? I already decided that all the holy places will be in Vrajabhumi. Vrajamandala should have all the holy places. Kedarnath, Badrinath, everything. So he invited Ganga in his mind. So as he was meditating on her, just thinking about, he doesn't have to meditate, he was just thinking about her. Ganga Devi came there, riding on her crocodile carrier. And Ganga came to bridge, and then everybody was happy to see. They could not make out first, but then they saw Ganga Devi leading. So they became very, very happy. And they started discussing why she has come here, Then Krishna came there and he said, my parents wanted to take bath in Ganga, and they're thinking of visiting. They don't have to visit, Braja Bhumi has everything. All the dhams are here in Brajamandala. And when I invited her in my mind, she just came. So now all of you can take bath here in Ganga, here, right here. Don't have to go anywhere. So even today it is there, Manasi Ganga. And because it manifested because of Krishna's thinking like that, so she is called Manasi. Manasi is the Manasa, the mind. Krishna thought about Ganga in mind and she appeared. So that's why it is called Manasi Ganga. It's a beautiful place when you go to Govardhan, near Govardhan. It's one of the places in Govardhan. So then what happened, once a Brahmana, a very renowned Brahmana of Mathura, he planned to have a big yagna at Govinda Kunda. There's a kunda called Govinda Kunda. It's again near Govardhan Hill. So when he decided like that, Purnamashi, she announced all over the place that a yagya will be performed, and those who come there and offer the havya, the sacrifice, oblation, they will receive benediction of long life for their husbands. And see how this is how the benediction comes in different places. He said, you will get, your husbands will live long, and you will own more and more cows, Like now we say more and more cars. Your dairy and your goshala, they're all increased and that brings the most happiness to a farmer. So all should go, all the ladies, their daughter-in-law, their daughters, everybody should go there for the yagya. So when they heard that, everybody, was excited. And Radharani, her friends also got excited. Hey, we'll go to the yagya. And then, you have to reach there, you have to cross Manasi Ganga. It's on the other side of Manasi Ganga. So for crossing, you have to go by a boat. So Radharani and her other gopis, sakhis, they all prepared many milk preparations to be offered there in the yagya. And they all came to the ghat. And there they see Krishna. He's standing with a boat, We had one boat pastime, but this is a little different. So the moment Krishna saw them, he started calling, come, come, come. I kept a boat for you. I know you all want to go to the yagya. So they came there and they climbed in the boat with their pots of all yogurt and ghee and butter and everything. The moment they got in the boat, Radharani looked at the boat. The boat was very, very old, almost about to collapse. So she said, told Krishna, oh boatman, you are so young. You are looking so young, but your boat is so old. And then, I'm even worried whether we can cross with this boat. So what should we do? We have to go there, and this, I don't have confidence in this boat. We need to go there because the yagya is going to start. So Krishna said, yeah, it's all right, it's fine, but that's all I have got. I know that this boat is useless, but I want to make use of it somehow, And he says, if I get something in place of the boat, I will give up this boat. If you can arrange something for me which I want, then I can give up the boat. So they ask, what do you want? And Krishna says, one you give me one competent thing, then I will give up this not so competent thing. So Krishna says, now this is, in Sanskrit going on. Like Krishna is playing on the words now here, very nice. Krishna says, give me one Taruni and I will give up this Tarani. Taruni is a young girl, Tarani is a boat. Tarani, which floats. So one Sakhi said to Krishna, everybody uses a Tarani to cross the river and you want to use a Taruni. What is this going on? Are you crazy? We have never heard anything like that. Somebody crossing a river with the help of a Taruni, with the help of a young girl. But Krishna said, no, it's not impossible. See, I'll tell you what he said. He's just now trying to give a little philosophy. He says, a Tarani takes us across the river, right? But a Taruni can take you across this ocean of material, sansara. A Taruni, he says, a Mataji, a woman, can take the whole family. If she is a devotee, nice devotee, she can help everybody get liberated. And then he says, I consider Tarunis to be more powerful than Tarani. So, he was actually having some fun with them. But they said, no, we don't have any time. We are very simple cowherd girls, we don't understand what you are saying. What is this going on, samsara and all that? Right now we have to go across. Just, can you take us? So Krishna says, okay. Everybody hold on to the boat. I'm going to start now. And as he started, the boat went out of control. And suddenly there were waves in the river, in the Manasi Ganga. And the boat started, just going one way and the other way like that. So they all just started crying because, there all the pots were getting tumbled and there's something falling in that. And suddenly there's a big wind. And with the wind, all the outer clothes of these gopis started flying all over, all their chunni, this, that, everything. So they all thought that this is all over now, this is all over. So they thought that they are going to die. So one of them said, we are going to die here, but we are worried. If the Vrajavasis come to know about sinking of the boat, then you know what? We don't mind dying, but your name will also become bad, because everybody will come to know that you were doing the boat and you did not take care of us properly. So you think of it. You think of your name. We are not worried. We are anyway with you when we die. And then, because, he says, the philosophy here is that Krishna says, my devotee will never vanquish. Gopis know that. They are the highest devotees. So they said, people will start disbelieving in you that your devotees were with you and you allowed them to drown like this. Then Krishna started smiling, and he says, okay, nothing will happen. Your milk will not be spoiled. Actually, he says, I had desire to see all of you like this. All your outer clothes gone because you're already covered. And, like he says, I wanted to see you like this in a solitary place where nobody else is there. And today he says, the Vayu Deva has fulfilled my desire. And then, Yogamaya enters the scene. She immediately, on the order of Krishna, created an island. And the boat went to that island. And there, Radha and Krishna and everybody, they performed their sweet pastimes. And then everybody forgot about the yajna. Because when Krishna is there, then there is no yajna required. Now, that's what we keep saying. So this way, this was another wonderful pastime at Manasi Ganga. Srimati Radharani ki jai. We'll just take one more. This is Prema Sarovara. Prema Sarovara, when you will understand at the end of the narration what is this Prema Sarovara. Prema is love, Sarovara is lake. So one time Radharani and Krishna, they were all sitting near a pond. Beautiful pond out there, the whole atmosphere is so nice. All the Sakhis are there, they're all serving Krishna and Radha. And they're both immersed in each other's association. Radharani is sitting on a jeweled seat, Radharani and Krishna both, and the Sakhis are fanning them and feeding them and so on, going on, As this was happening, on bumblebee, on Madhumakhi, bumblebee, she came inside the kunja. And she was trying to sit on Radharani's ears. When Radharani, just coming and bothering her, Radharani naturally became frightened. So Krishna just jokingly said, let Madhukara drink the Madhu. Madhukara is the bee. Why are you so scared? She's just trying to drink the rasa. At that time, Madhu Mangala, Krishna's friend, he saw this. So he chased the bee away, He did not want them to be disturbed. And then slip of tongue from Madhu Mangala. He says, I have driven away Madhusudana. Actually, it is not Madhu, it's Madhukara, not Madhusudana. And Radharani, when she heard that Madhusudana has gone, that is Krishna has gone. So although Krishna is sitting next to her, Yogamaya again, she thought that she lost Krishna. So she started crying loudly, weeping. Oh Krishna, oh Prananatha, where have you gone? Why you have gone? She could not control herself. She started weeping and loudly crying, tears flowing. And Krishna suddenly saw this, and he could not see Radharani in this situation because she is the most dear to him. So he starts crying too. He starts crying. Both of them start crying, and the tears started flowing, and then the bodies are sweating. So much water. coming out of the body and the eyes and everywhere. Slowly, it started growing. The water, soaked in the ground, and the ground started filling with water, and all everywhere it's water only. And both are crying. She is crying, Krishna, Krishna, Radha, Radha. It's going on, and it becomes like a big pond. So in the nearby tree, there is one Krishna's parrot's name is Shuka. So Shuka is there, and Radharani's parrot's name is Shari. Both are there. They hear all this, they see all this. So they start making the sounds of distress, because they cannot say their own masters crying like that. So the Shuka starts saying Krishna, Krishna, and Shari starts saying Radha, Radha. So like that, the whole atmosphere is now Krishna and Radha. And then these two personalities, Radha and Krishna, they hear this, their names. So they come to the external senses, and then they see that they are both there. They're not gone anywhere. They're just unnecessarily. So by the time they see around, the whole thing is full of water. So since this kunda, this Sarovara, is filled with love of Radha and Krishna, it is named as Prema Sarovara. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Radha Sham Sundar ki jai. Thank you very much. Let's stop here. I hope you enjoyed this pastimes.